Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Scorpios. Brenda here, Brenda Tarot, and this is your general finance and career forecast for January 2022. Let's see what we have for our all over energy card. You have from the princess section of this particular deck, and it doesn't have to do with gender of any kind. You can be your own knight. Okay, you're about to step up and be your own boss. You know, sometimes we get into situations where we feel like we need to escape, but you know what? You have all the power within you, my beautiful Scorpios, to persevere. You already know you don't need to be rescued by anybody, and I think you're going to be stepping up with your own shield and your own sword, and you're going to be able to create and do even a better job on your own. So some of you may be stepping out on your own, or may perhaps be self-employed. I do see that you have this ability to step up and create your legacy and your financial future very well on your own. They're showing me you're very organized, you're very logical, and you're very careful with your money. So all of these aspects, all of these elements of this particular energy is definitely going to propel you forward this month. So know that you have all the resources at your fingertips available to you to go forward and create what it is you want in your job, in your career. Okay, this is beautiful. I love it. Now, coming in with your first card, and this could be the energy and the current financial situation you're in right now. Well, look what you got. You know, I always call this the best card in the deck, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. So I do think that, you know, you're going to see prosperity coming into you and success like you never dreamed that could happen. And I think you're in a very good position because you've been contemplating, thinking, planning, meditating, and manifesting this fruition and this abundance to come into you. I think that you're going to be getting more and more recognition out there. If any of you are out there working virtually like me, I think you're going to be getting more recognition. You're going to be building more clientele. You're going to be getting more business coming into you. I think you're generating this wonderful, wonderful attention towards yourself, which is going to benefit you. For those of you who may in the past have felt out of sorts, not having the willpower, the strength, or not being well 100%, know that you're going to be brought back. You're going to be balanced. You're going to be stable. You're going to be able to feel as though you're in alignment now to go forward and have the power to step up with your shield and your sword to create the beautiful future that you want. So it's all about, you know, stepping up and realizing that you're going to see abundance coming into you more than you could have ever dreamed. And I think right now you're in a very, very good place because you're working very, very hard for what you want. And you're going to see the fruits of your labor come in because of the effort and the time and the blood, sweat, and tears and the investment you're making into your career and your job. Now, I think a lot of you could be self-employed, but for those of you that aren't self-employed, I think you're reaching a pinnacle at your place of employment, and you may find that you could be given more responsibility, but along with it, you might be getting paid for, compensated for it, and also you may be asked to step up and take control of something. Some of you may be tested at this time. You might be being watched over so that you're being considered for a promotion or a higher position. So be wary of that. Okay, think on your feet and keep your eyes open. Now, coming in with your second card, where these new resources are going to come from, I think it's teamwork. You're getting together with other people. Some of you could be getting together with 3 women, but not necessarily. But I do think you're going to have reason to celebrate. And I think it's going to be a collaborative effort. You could be joining a team or creating your own team of people that are going to be working towards the same ultimate goal. And this is where your new resources are going to come from, teamwork. Okay, you have the power to be the leader of your own team, your own tribe, your own group. Okay, so you may be creating this team on your own to work with and to work and have them work for you. But nonetheless, I do see success coming in here, crossing over the sun. And I do believe that you're going to be able to celebrate something amazing. And I think this is going to be a wonderful collaboration for some of you. Now, maybe you've been asked to go, maybe you've accepted a job where there's going to be two other people there or a team of people you're going to work with. But I think you're going to be very happy. I think you're going to be very, they're using the word compatible. So I end up, and puzzle pieces they're showing me that are going to fit together. So if you've not been in a satisfactory place at your place of employment or in your job sector, I think you're going to find that this team that you're going to create or you're going to join is going to definitely benefit you. Those are the new resources where you're going to get them. Now, the opportunities to consider here, you've got the Lovers, and we know the Lover stands for making choices and decisions, but it also has to do with, commitments and also partnerships. So you may be committing to someone else here who is going to be very instrumental in how your business or your job becomes successful. You could be working for somebody who's very different from you, but I think you're going to connect with them and you're going to be in a good place. You're in the process of making very profound and life-changing decisions now when it's determined around your finances. But I think it might be determined around another person, another energy as well that you have to consider in the equation while you're making these decisions and choices. So there could be commitment. There could be partnership coming in. Maybe some of you are actually bringing your romantic partner into your business. Maybe the two of you are going to collaborate as well and join forces together. I mean, this is great. For some of you, maybe that's what you're going to be doing. But I do see commitment. I do see partnership coming in here. When it comes to making major choices and decisions here, you need to be balanced, okay? Especially if it has to do with someone else. You've got to be very careful. Even though you could be in charge of everything here, there could be someone else who you work very closely with. Now, coming in the fourth position here, how these opportunities are going to benefit you. Well, you have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is almost like we had talked about here, where you don't expect your prince to save you. But the Knight of Cups is all about somebody coming in very quickly, and they're there to help you, bring you appreciation, respect, attention, and support. So I do believe that there could be somebody here, they could be a water sign or not, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, that comes in here to offer you some assistance here. This could be the partner here that you're hooking up with, male or female. I get this strong feeling that there's going to be something to do with somebody else you're going to want to work for or work with. Okay, whether you're self-employed and you're bringing them in, or whether you are joining a team of people and this is going to be your partner that you're going to be working closely with here. So, okay, let's see what our outcome card is here. You've got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is indicative of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. But I do think that something's going to come in very quickly for some of you. If you've been waiting to hear about a job, about a promotion, about a change of a job, new job, anything like that, I think you're going to hear about it sooner rather than later. This particular night charges in with very important, fast energy and also a message. So I do believe that you're going to be hearing about that coming in very soon. So it's a sudden situation here. You could also be asked to suddenly have to pack your bag and go on a business trip. So, go with safety, my friend, but I do think there could be some business travel. Perhaps your job is going to involve dealing with people internationally, which could mean you're doing it virtually. Some of you could be dealing with people on the computer, you're Skyping, you're Zooming, your Facebook messaging, whatever the case is. I do think that you could be traveling that way as well. Or some of you may be physically having to get on a plane, a boat, a train, a car, whatever, to go and work at a different place for the time being. Now, I think some of you may be contemplating moving. You may have to move your residence to be closer to your business. For some reason, the partnership that I see here and the team I see here that you're going to be working with may require actually relocating your residence to be closer to your place of employment. But I don't think you're going to have a problem with that. I think you're going to be okay with that. I really do. I think you've made your mind up here that you want to go for what you want and what you desire, and nothing's going to stop you. So definitely for some of you, I see, you're going to be a strong, independent, self-employed person. And for others, I think you may be head of a department that requires you to travel and working with a team of people as well by your side. Partnership is very important here. So you could be working your way up the corporate ladder to be, up there in a partnership with a business. Okay. This is a very profound, interesting January for you Scorpios. There'll be so many different aspects of this that will resonate with different people. Now, your outcome card, your final, card, your surrender card is surrender to setting limits. Okay, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So you could be dealing with someone here who could be opposing your moves or critiquing them or even giving you their personal opinion. Or someone could be pushing you and wanting to pull you in too many directions at one time, or overstepping their welcome when it comes to wanting your attention. So right now, I think you need to set up some boundaries in a relationship that could be taxing you, that could be wearing you down, that could be demanding too much of your time. And it's okay. It's okay to say no. I always say, well, they can be mad till they're glad again. And you have that right to pace yourself and set your own schedule. Well, my beautiful Scorpios, this is your finance and career general reading for January 22. Know that I always send you many blessings and much love. And let's continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I'll see you soon.